problems. These problems start by telling this one. The first problem I going to tell is by how to find out squares. One square is nothing but 1 times of 1, which remains as 1. Let's take 2 square. 2 square means 2 times of 2. 2 times of 2 is 4, so it becomes 4. Now let's find out what is 3 square. 3 square can be written as 3 times of 3, which becomes 9. So the 3 square is 4 square means you can 16, so it becomes equal to 16. Let's find out what is 5 square. 5 square means 5 times of 5. 5 times of 5 becomes 25. So this is 5 square is 25. And 6 square means 6 times of 6. 6 times of 6 is 36. So this becomes 36. Let's find out what is 7 square. 7 square is 7 times of 7. 7 times of 7 is 49. So the 7 square becomes 49. Let's find out what is 8 square. 8 square means you can write it as 8 times of 8. 8 times of 8 means you're going to do, that is 8 times of 8 is 64. So this becomes 64. I start by doing from 10 square. I start again. Here I start by doing 10 square. 10 square means 10 times of 10. 10 times of 10 becomes 100. So this 100 is the 10 square. Let's find out what is 11 square. 11 square means 11 times of 11. 11 times of 11 is 121. And let's find out what is 12 square. 12 square is 12 times of 12. 12 times of 12 is 144. So 144 is 12 square. Now let's find out what is 13 square. 13 square can be written as 13 times of 13. 13 times of 13 is 169. 169 is 13 square. Let's find out what is 14 square. 14 square is 14 times of 14. 14 times of 10 is 140. 14 times of 4 is 56. 140 plus 56 is 196. 196 is 14 square. Let's find out what is 15 square. 15 square is 15 times of 15. 15 times of 10 is 150 plus 15 times of 5, 75. 150 plus 75, 225. Let's find the value of 16 square. 16 square is 16 times of 16. 16 times of 10 is 160 plus 16 times of 6, which becomes 96. This is going to give 256. Now let's find out what is 17 square. 17 square is 17 times of 17. 17 times of 10, which is 170 plus 17 times of 7, which is 119. Now when you add, you're going to get it as 289. Let's find out what is 18 square. 18 square is 18 times of 18. Now 18 times of 10 is 180 plus 18 times of 8, which give rise to this one, that is 190 plus 108. 108 afterwards 126, or 18 times of 8 is 144. When you add it, you're going to get it as 324. Now let's find the value of 19 square. 19 square means 19 times of 19. 19 times of 10 is 190 plus 19 times of 9, 171. When you add, you're going to get it as this one, 361. Now 20 times of 20 is, you can write it as 20 square is 20 times of 20. 2 times of 2 becomes 4, and this one 0 comes with it. There are two zeros, so it is 400. 21 square is 21 times of 21. 21 times of 20, which becomes equal to 420, plus 21 times of 1 is 21. When you add, you get it as 441. I continue within 1 minute. This one I start by doing it 22 square. When you take 22 square, you can get here, that is 22 square can be written as 22 times of 22. Now 22 times of 20 becomes 440, plus 22 times of 2 is 44. When you add, you're going to get it as 484. 484 is 22 square. Now 23 square means 23 times of 23. Now 23 times of 20, which is 460, plus 23 times of 3, which is 69. When you add, you're going to get it as 529. Now find out what is 24 square. 24 square means you can write it as 24 times of 24. When you multiply 24 times of 20, which becomes 480, plus 24 times of 4, which is 96, which becomes 576. That's the value of 24 square. Let's find out the value of 25 square. 25 square can be written as 25 times of 25. 25 times of 20, which becomes equal to 500, plus 25 times of 5, which is 125. When you add, you get 25. That is 25 square. Now 26 square means 26 times of 26. Here 26 times of 20 becomes 520, plus 26 times of 6, which becomes 20 times of 6 is 120. 6 times of 6 36, 156. When you add, you get it as 676. Let's find out what is 27 square. 27 square, you can write it as 27 times of 27. Now 27 times of 20 becomes 540, plus 20 times of 7 is 140. 7 times of 7 49, 189. 540 plus 189 becomes 729. 729, that is 27 square. 28 square, you can write it as 28 times of 28. Now you can multiply it. 28 times of 20 becomes 560. Now plus this one, 28 times of 8. 20 times of 8 is 160. 8 times of 8 64, which becomes 224. 560 plus 224, which becomes 784. Now 29 square. 29 square, you can write it as equal to 29 times of 29. Now you can multiply in opposite way. 30 times of 29, 30 times 30 times of 29 becomes how much? That is 3 times of 29 is 87, so it becomes 870. 30 times of 29, 30 times of 29 becomes 870, minus 1 times of 29 is 29. 870 minus 29 becomes 841. Let's find out what is 30 square. 30 square can be written as 30 times of 30, which becomes 900. So 900 is 30 square. Let's start by more problems. That is, I start by telling 31 square. In 31 square, you can write like this one. Here, 31 square means 31 times of 31. Now, 31 times of 30, which becomes 93, 930, plus 31 times of 1 is 31, which is 961. Now 32 square, which is equal to 32 times of 32. Now 32 times of 3, which becomes 96. So 960 plus 32 times of 2 is 64. 960 plus 64, 1024. Now let's find out what is 33 square. 33 square can be written as 33 times of 33. 33 times of 3 is 99. So it is 990. 33 times of 30. 33 times of 3 again 99. It becomes 1089. Now 34 square. 34 square written as 34 times of 30. Now you're going to get here 30, which becomes 1020 plus this 34 times of 4, 120 plus 16, that is 136. Now if you add, you're going to get it as 1156. Now let's find out what is 35 square. 35 square means 35 times of 35. Now you get it as 35 times of 30, which becomes 3 is 105 and 105 with 0. Now 35 times of 5, which becomes equal to 125, 175, which is 1225. This completely give. And now let's find out what is 36 square. 36 square can be written as 36 times of 36. Now you're going to get here 36 times of 36. 36 times of 36 means 30 times of 36, which becomes 190 plus 3 times of 6, 18, 108. This 1080 plus this one 36 times of 6, 3 times of 6, 180, and 6 times of 6, 36, 216. And you're going to get it as 1296. Now let's take 37 square. 37 square is 37 times of 37. Now you get it as 37 times of 3, which becomes equal to 3 times of 3, 90. 7 times of 3 is 21. So it becomes 90, 21, 111, 0 plus 30 times of 7, 210. 7 times of 7, 49, 259. When you add it, you're going to get it as 1369. 1369. Now I stop here. I start by doing with another problem, that is from 1 square to different powers of 2. This different powers of 2 means you're going to get 2 power of 1 means it is 2 itself. But if you take one more before, 2 power of 0, which is equal to 1, and 2 square, which is 2 times of 2, which is 4. So 2 times of 2 is 4, and 2 cube, which is 2 times of 2 times of 2, which becomes 2 times of 2, 4. 4 times of 2, 8. So it remains as 8. And 2 power of 4, which is 2 times of 2 times of 2 times of 2. 2 times of 2 is 4. 4 times of 2, 8. 8 times of 2, 16. So it is 16, 2 power of 4. And 2 power of 5 means it is 2 times of 2 times of 2 times of 2 times of 2. Here 2 times of 2 is 4. 4 times of 2, 8. 8 times of 2, 16. 16 times of 2, 32. So it becomes 32. This is all about 2 powers. In the next videos, I going to tell different powers and different types of doing problems. Here I end this. Bye.